Welcome to another episode of the Hobart Hurricanes, and it's been interesting. But we're at last at the moment, but it's a very tight competition. We need to get a couple of wins on the board in this episode to give us any hope of getting through. You guys were effectively here for the first three games of the trophy campaign, where we got one win and two losses. We lost this game to Perth, 161 for 7 they posted. It's good all round scores. Archer was good, 4 for 24. Got the first 4 wickets and had them in all sorts of trouble. Flint, 3 for 29. But it just... we let them get away when we should have really rolled them for a lot less. And we ended up losing this game, 153 all out. Maxwell, 56, finally delivering a score. But not quite good enough. We lose by 8 runs with 2 balls remaining. We picked up another win against the Sydney Sixers. 169 all out. They posted Carter 46, 30s to Horn, Truliff, and Neville. Sorry, guys. We'll have to add that into the recording. That's how we roll here. Paris 3 for 23, Flint 3 for 28, Meredith 2 for 26. We chased it really well. Maxwell 53, Colin 65. Pretty happy with that performance. In the next game against Melbourne Renegades, they posted 197 for 6, 50s to Cooper and Page. Good start for Finch and Warner there. Archer 2 for 29 and Flint 2 for 21, and there wasn't too much between the rest of them in terms of the wickets. But a magnificent run chase, backed by a good 100 from Bukowski, and we pull off an easy win in the end. We still had 2 overs to bat after that. Tremaine 3 for 35. Caused some problems up front. Had us 35 to 3. Then it was just plain sailing throughout the rest of that innings. And I thought we were going along quite nicely. Then we got pummeled by the Melbourne Stars. Zungu 67, Stoinis 76, and the 196 for 4. Archer again impressive, 2 for 18. Then just nothing else offered from them bowlers. 123 all out. Colin 33, 220s to Clark and Archer, but never really in the game. In the game that's just gone by, the Perth Scorchers 168 for 7. Again, we started really good. Archer 3 for 19, Meredith 2 for 26. But just, again, our next lot of bowlers could not breach them and get them out for a lot less. 134 for 9 all week of post. Beckett 51 and Flint 25 at the bottom gave us a bit of respectability at the end. But good spells from Kelly 3 for 22, Dyer 2 for 22, and Bernard 2 for 30. So yeah, obviously... we're going to need to get a few wins, as mentioned. We've got a few guys on international duty, including Flint, Stark, and Beckett. So it is going to alter the lineup a bit. We're going to have to play one of our spinners. And I will probably play... I was tempted to play Malenko, but he's really expensive. We've got some really expensive bowlers in the lineup. I'm going to go Lynn over Adam at the moment, and could give Coles a bit of a run too, but I don't think Coles has really done anything, and he hasn't been signed to any state side, so he's really hasn't done too much. They bat really deep too. Pretty good experienced team there as well. Billy Stanlake gets the wicket of Spence. We really need Spence to start getting some more runs at the level. Shot from McDermott. It's a silly enough run, but he gets there. Just 20 for 1 after 3 overs. But if Maxwell could get going. Delaney. This is one of our guys from Tasmania. Want him doing reasonably well without ripping us apart. Though we don't have any mercy for him. Just want to see how he's been performing. He's back obviously from injury. A couple of chances offered from Maxwell, but he is getting into his work. So he's a reasonable cricketer, this guy. Just want him to prove a bit on the batting in the one day and the 20 over side. I think we've got a good all-rounder in the making. He's a few seasons away from being the finished article, but he is getting taken to a bit by Glenn Maxwell. He's really taken a liking to him. 59 off 24 for Maxwell. But the wicket has been taken. More importantly, from Delaney. Just lost their way a little bit. Just want to get a few guys scoring some runs. Bukowski's got obviously that 100 in the season. Just going to have to settle it down a bit. We're going at 10s. Don't really need to rush it for the next couple overs. This can rebuild. Clark is definitely offering something a lot more down this part of the innings. I'm absolutely stoked I've stuck with him. 17 off 12. 121 for 5. Just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure we bat out our 20 here. We're just losing our way a bit with the wickets being taken. Come on. Oh. Colin's going to be a really important aspect here. Another boundary. Boundary again. This is good. Exactly what we want. 6. Another 50. 3 overs to bat. If we can get maybe 20 runs minimum. Gets us over 180. Gives us something to defend. 57 off 31. Alright, we're just struggling to bat out our overs again. And we don't bat them out. We're out for 174. How costly will that be? We'll find out fairly quickly. But those 50s are giving us something to bowl with Cricket Australia XV. Interesting players in that lineup. Right, we just need some wickets. Archer's been expensive. We'll bring in Paris. It's the wicket of Weatherald. Fielding into the line up to bowl. Just being too expensive. 100 for 1 after 9 overs. It's just not good enough. Maxwell goes for 15 off his over. Just the onslaught continues. Mainly from Alex Carey. Paris bowled alright. 1 for 26, but they've just coasted to a victory. We just had no answer for the onslaught. 87 off 52. Willis has brought up his 50. Wouldn't have mattered if we batted the last few overs. I reckon they would have got that easy. An 8-wicket win. So Adelaide put a dagger probably in our attempts to probably make the playoffs, although it's still reasonably close. Just got to get on a win streak. Just got to turn it around against the Sydney Sixers. So we've got 2 things to put on here. I'm just going to try and develop some of these other batsmen. Pace preference. Let's see. Need probably ideally give it to someone that's in our team. Ben McDermott needs some batting practice really, and give him some physio. Spence unfortunately has to stay on the team. There's no one else that can really open apart from Clark, and I don't want to disrupt Clark where he is either. Yeah, it's just a case of trying to find a mix that we like. We're going to play Malenko in this game. Malenko is a veteran player for us now. Just need him possibly delivering. Fielding's been a bit disappointing with the ball. Can't really do too much about it though. They've got a reasonably long batting order. Rogers is someone we're going to have to keep an eye out for. He's obviously talented enough to be playing for Australia. Archer's got the wicket of Hughes. And he's got the wicket of Vendano. This is good. This is exactly what we want. We want early wickets, so then it makes it a bit more comfortable for our bowlers. Just to get into their work very quickly. Peter Neville's disappeared. Good. Truloff gone. Fielding. gone as well. Excellent. So Malenko into the attack, gone for 13 off the over. Not good enough, Malenko. Come on, you got to be a lot better than that. Bring Glenn Maxwell in. Only gone for 1 off the over. So he'll be definitely bowling at least another one. 4 overs, none for 22 for Meredith. Reasonable spell. Drop for Archer or bowl this over. So 139 for 7. It's a gettable target. It's just our batsmen have just got to bat reasonably well. I want Kevin Spence to so succeed at this level. He's still got a long way to. He's got a lot of learning to do in the next couple of seasons. Very capable batsman though. He's proven that he can score the big ones. And he's out for 18 off 10 deliveries. Right, don't let them win this game, guys. This is our game. We've bowled pretty well. Need 7 and over. It is game on. Come on, guys. This is not good enough. 57 for 3. We've got to have standards here. Let's get back in contention to at least challenge for the playoffs. Don't whimper out with a loss, especially when we do have a really gettable total. Maxwell's fine. Held out. Pretty much he's out. Oh, I'm lost for words. Oh, no. No. This is terrible. Come on, guys. Archer's gone. This game's practically buried now. Need 10 and over. 70 for 6 after 13. For 6. What can Malenko offer? He's run himself out. Okay, he offers us nothing now. Meredith gets a boundary. 51 off 5 required. Bukowski's played a very bizarre innings, but he's going to run out of partners. To really launch into potential late flurry of runs, fielding. 6. Couple of nice boundaries. He's out for 11. So we've got 3 overs to get 35. With 1 wicket in hand. I don't like our chances. And we've been bowled out for 116. A very, very disappointed effort. Just a lot has gone wrong again this season. So that would be us out of contention now. We're just playing for a bit of pride. We've got Beckett, Stark and Flint back from international duty, which is good because Flint's one of our better bowlers. Going to bring Stark in as well. Even if Stark's out of form, he just offers that little bit of X factor to our bowling unit. It's going to have to be a team that's going to have to be seriously looked at. This guy's got a bit of class about him as well, but he just hasn't really found his feet at the level. How's Glenn Maxwell gone this season? He's been okay with the bat, I suppose. We can keep him in there. He just hasn't got any wickets. The bowlers have struggled majorly this season. Let's see if we can get a win against Brisbane. Just get a bit of pride in that jersey. We will bowl first. Virat Kohli and Bryan are such a good opening combination here. Can we rip through Kohli? And we have done that. Meredith, a couple of wickets. Whiteman's gone. Donald's we've got to run out there. Just trying to keep the field up, trying to keep them under some sort of pressure. Bryant's gone now. Just going to try and stick with our plan. Like Maxwell, sure he's bowled a few overs in the campaign, but he's only got 1 wicket. And we can't really have have that. It's again just not taking regular enough wickets here. It's just forcing us to put the field out in the final few overs. 1 for 31 off 4. It's okay for Mitchell Starc. Archer, can he keep it under 160? He hasn't. Oh, he has. 159 for 5. They have posted. Let's see if the batting can do it. I'm going to drop Spence down just one aggressive bar. And this is a very average start. 5 without loss into the 3rd over. Trying to play himself in. It's not really working either. Ben McDermott, 7 off 15. That's a terrible innings. Oh, well, it's going to be very much... A few players are on thin ice in terms of contracts as well. We're going to have to rethink our strategy going forward because we're not delivering results. I'm a results-based person. I really want to be regularly making the semi-finals with the outfit we have. Starting to get into his stride as Spence, but he's been known for throwing his wicket away, was I was going to say. And it has indeed happened. So Bukowski, he's got that 100 this season. It's been one little highlight in a season of lows for us. Just got to learn, I think, as well, just from my managerial side, who to recruit in and everything too. Like, I think Clark has been a reasonable investment. Joffre is a reasonable investment, but is there anyone else we can potentially sign that could add a bit to the team from overseas as well? So 55 required at 7.8 and over. Certainly game on. Lovely shot from Bukowski. This is a big over. This is what we needed. 36 required of 5 overs. 6 wickets in hand. Certainly gettable. 28 of 4. Early boundary helps. This is the over that we needed. We're pretty much got it manageable now. 15 off 3. It's 50 for Bukowski. 4 to Clark. Clark's played a lovely little hand here. Lovely 6. And this is game. We have picked up a victory. More importantly, and thanks to Bukowski, he's had a good season with the bat. Averaging 43. And yeah, that is a really important win. So 11, 4 and 7. We have to win the last 3 games to get through, but who have we played in today's episode, by the way? We've played Adelaide and... I think we've played our 3 games. We've played the Adelaide, Sydney... Yeah, so they'll wrap up probably the season for us, guys, for the Hobart Hurricanes, unless we dramatically make the playoffs. So you guys will be here for the final game of the season. We always play the final game. We'll play New South Wales. I'm looking forward to that fixture. But give us a comment, like, subscribe, or even comment on what you think we should do about this team. I think we need bowlers, and it's just incredibly hard in the domestic and overseas markets to get the right players in. But we'll get there in the end. I believe we will.